Hey, what's up, everybody? I am your personal high performance mindset coach, Jay Hollingshed, and this is episode 167 of 365. This is my 7 pillars of mental performance. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate everybody for attending and watching. This is Friday. Friday is day 6 of the week, in which we always discuss pillar number 6. Pillar number 6 of my 7 pillars of mental performance, and that pillar is managing stress. I see you watch. Oh, wow. Herbert Henley got tuning in. I appreciate you, Herb. I appreciate you, Uncle Herb. That's another guy, firefighter extraordinaire number 1 from Memphis, Tennessee. Also, my wife, front row seat, another front row seat, Lisa Chapman Hollingshed. My brother, AJ, I appreciate you for tuning in as well. For those of you that are tuning in and watching this on repeat, you are also appreciated because you are a blessing to me. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. You can watch this episode in its entirety along with any other previous episodes on my YouTube channel, Jay Hollingshed on YouTube. I appreciate that. Now, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to talk about managing stress. Managing stress. And there's one surefire way to manage the stress of any action, of any performance that you know you have coming. This is something that's expected, something that's premeditated, okay? Nothing that's popped up on you. Like you have say you got a job interview coming up, or you have a performance coming up in 30 days. You know you're going to have some stress. So what you want to do is go ahead and prepare for that. So here's the thing. The first thing you want to do is expect stress in that situation. Whatever situation or performance you have coming up, expect the stress. And it's not enough to expect the stress, but you must prepare for it. Prepare for the stress. That gives you a different level of confidence. And when you're confident about something, you are less stressed about it. So expect and prepare. Now, there's a universal law of polarity. I'm going to read that to you real quick. And that says, everything is on a continuum and has an opposite. We can suppress and transform desirable thoughts by concentrating on the opposite pole. It is the law of mental vibrations. So what that is basically saying, everything has 2 sides, and you can focus on one side or the other. And when it comes to your performance you have coming up, you can expect stress, okay? Now, when it comes to doing that, it's just a balance. It's a balance of thinking, everybody says think positive, think optimistically. So it's a balance in thinking positive and thinking realistically, because you can think positive all day long, positive. And you do that because when you're thinking positive and you are concentrating and focusing on the positive aspect of your performance, you are sending positive energies out into the universe to be reciprocated and come back to you in the form of positive circumstances. However, on the realistic side, like I said, or like I just read in the law of polarity, universal law of polarity, there is an opposite side. There are always 2 sides to every coin, 2 sides to every circumstance. So there is going to be stress. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be stress. So you must prepare for that. And you balance your thinking in the universal law of polarity. You balance your positive and optimistic thinking with the realistic thinking. Okay. Now, let's use an example. Let's say you have a big performance coming up in 30 days. You have a performance. It could be a job interview. It could be a big game for my athletes or for my entrepreneurs and my corporate athletes. You could have a big merger or a big meeting coming up or a big presentation. Either way, it's all a performance that you have to prepare for mentally. And to employ your high performance mindset and benefit from your high performance mindset, you want to manage the stress of that situation. You start by expecting the stress and managing the stress. How do you do that? You research, you study. Like I said, this is a performance that you know you have coming up, and this is something, it's premeditated. You know it's coming. So what you want to do is prepare for it, build up your level of confidence. You prepare for it, you study, you educate yourself, You look at the pros and you look at the cons. That's basically looking at the positives and looking at the negatives, or looking at the eustress versus the distress. Now, you're looking at the eustress versus the distress. Now, when you look at the eustress versus the distress, you're looking at the two sides, the two different sides of the coin, your stressors and your non-stressors. Then you want to apply the law of polarity, and you understand that there are two sides. So you want to focus on the positive side, but understand and prepare. You've already prepared, so you should have an understanding of the stressors that are going to come, and you prepare yourself for the stress. When you do that, you take the action, you make the effort to control the outcome, okay? And you start, and this actually stress brings the gift. It comes with a gift of convertible energy. The energy that comes with stress, you can convert that, like the law of polarity says, convert that into something positive. So that's all I have for today in my 7 pillars of mental performance. This is episode 167, Managing Stress. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.